for cups?
I have a bottle.
Oh, okay.
Just one bottle.
Okay. First of all, we say that we have to read the problem. In order to solve it, we come up with input and output processing table, and we carry out with pseudocode, algorithm, and we apply our code. This is the first example. I want to throw along. The second statement, problem statement, will be working together. I want to see how you perform and so on. Now, the problem solving tool says this. At Paris Brewing Company, the salaries of employees are computed as follows. I'm pretty sure that internally you'll be also reading so that you can understand. The time we start now analyzing the problem, we will be able, all of us, to participate. Okay? At the Paris Brewing Company, the salaries of employees are computed as follows. A man employee earns a basic salary of 7,000 rand per month. He receives an additional 150 rand for each year of service, an additional 550 if he has a qualification. A 10% tax and 7% pension fund contribution are deducted from his gross salary to determine his net salary. A female employee earns a basic salary of 7,500 per month, an addition of 250 for every year of service, and an additional of 750 if she has a qualification. And 8.5% and 7.5% pension fund contribution are deducted from a salary to determine a net salary. User must provide necessary input values and must use a logical Boolean value for the qualification. Now we are moving from easy things to a little bit complicated things, where we have to understand, we have to come up with Boolean true or false by using if condition. Okay? I will share with you how to solve this problem. First of all, we start with input, processing, output. Remember, this table is not correct. We have to fix it. The table is not correct, is not given in details. Now, the first thing is, what could be as an input here? I put ready the input is the gender. Okay? Let us now go deeply by analyzing of the inputs. Are we going to say just gender, or we say enter the gender? Perfect. Input, we have enter the gender, okay? Okay? Which gender are you going to enter as input? Perfect. So male and female are part of inputs, right?
Yes.
Correct. Okay? Which one is again as input? Let's go. Let's analyze. Look at that. Focus on input. What are you going to enter again? Number of years of services. Correct? Enter, correct. Enter what?
Yes, of services.
Of services, okay. What else? Correct. Enter the qualification. What else?
Enter the salary.
Yes. Salary for who?
The male.
Correct. Enter the salary. The salary for a man. Let us stick first to man. Now let us analyze. Enter all the values for men. After men, then we'll be entering all the values for female. Remember, we are moving logically. We don't have to enter female, male, female, or something. We start first. We enter the gender. Okay. After that, which gender? Female or male? That's fine. It's a small mistake there. Can you see that? Let us start first logically. Something is wrong again. Can you see that? It can confuse things. The program can be confused. Let us start with one gen at a time. That was said, this is wrong, we have to work together to fix it. Correct?
Yes.
Now, let's go. Enter the gender. Which gender are you entering? Male. Good. Now start analyzing everything about male now. Let's go. Years of service for the male. We're still on male, right? Enter what?
Years of service.
Perfect. What else are we going to enter again? We're still with male. Enter the qualification. What else for the man? Enter the salary. Perfect. What else? Tax deduction. What else? Very good. What else? There's one remaining. You jumped one thing. You jumped bonus. Because if he has a qualification, or if maybe he has more years of qualification services, he has a bonus, right? Enter the bonus. Let us put it the last row. Correct? That was input for the man. Okay? Yes. Now, let us create input for the female. It should be exactly the same, but times 2. So this one, we put here female from there, is the same, which means that you have to repeat the same thing for the female. And all this must be in the input. It means, step by step, you enter any values, anything for male, anything related to female, you enter all those things, those values. Now we are moving to processing. Let us have a look there at the processing. What is wrong there with men in processing? Let's start first with men. What's wrong with processing? What can we remove from processing? Yes? We remove basic salary because it's already input. What else? All those values that we've entered. 150 years of service. Okay? What we can keep here is only the formula calculation about gross salary assigned to basic plus service bonus plus qualification bonus. Deduction. So what we'll be keeping here is only from gross salary deduction up to the net. Can you see that? Anything that is given as a value, it's an input, it's wrong, cannot be done. I did this on purpose so you can understand the difference between inputs and processes. Do you get that? Anything related to input must be input. Processes, these are the calculations, formulations, whatever you want to do, if condition and so on. You cannot put input values there. You will be repeating same thing over and over. Okay? Now, the same apply with females. Again, we keep only gross salary formula, qualification formula, deduction formula, net salary formula as well. Is that correct? You have to be writing down, because to be honest with you, your term 3 will be based on this. Even your lecture will be lecturing these things. Now, The outputs are based on what could be as gross salary that will be converted into rent, what could be the tax amount that will be output, your pension amount, and your net salary converted into rent. Okay? So, let us now try to sit in group of 3 and we do our pseudocode based on input-output processing. Just make 3, 3, 3. I can see you are already in group of 3, 3, 3. Yeah. Yes, that site. These are 3 to sit your site. I want you to come up with a pseudocode. Remember, with a your pseudocode is based on input, processing, output. The first step is you come up with a title. The second step is make sure that you start with the keyword start and stop, and you put everything by complying with indentation in Python. Let us now create our pseudocode. So make a group of 3, 3. We have 5 minutes maximum to do our pseudocode. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You 2. You like the 2 of you. Okay. Let us try to come up with a pseudocode. Please communicate, collaborate. It's not a test, it's an exchange of ideas. So if all of us were on the same page, we have the same ideas, we do understand all of us the same thing. Particularly you 3 have to communicate 100%. You have to collaborate 100% because our share is a content for you, lecturing that for this time. Please communicate 100% in this area. Yeah. Let's go. We have only 5 minutes to go. We need to come up with input processing. Yeah, you can pause. Take a small break. We'll pause for now.